Hello, YouTube. It's time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. This is Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin. And now we're going to look at what I'm carrying today. It's Tuesday, June 28th, 2016. Yeah, we're just going to pretend like Monday never happened. I survived it. I'm here on Tuesday morning doing a pocket dump deconstruction. I'm good. I'm happy. I hope you're doing well as too. Let's take a look at it. What you see right there, that's what I'm filling my pockets with today because I believe in full pockets lead to fun. And I'm really have a nice fun pocket dump today. Took these out of my Pelican case, threw them on my desk, made them all nice and pretty. Took a picture, posted it on Instagram, turned my iPhone 6s Plus from photo to video, and now it's time for the deconstruction. You guys know how this is. We talk about all the things I'm putting in my pocket. Don't forget, you can join me at Keith Kevin Ken. That's the Instagram. Takes a second. Join the feed. I have a bunch of photos, a history, about a year and a half of photos of all kinds of knives. You'll get a sense of the collection. Plus, I post at least 4 photos each and every day. Let's talk about the deconstruction. This is my Montblanc Chronograph watch. Celebrating Tuesday. Actually, it's usually celebrating the day, but I think this time it's actually celebrating the fact that I made it out of a Monday that had 2 meetings in it. Man, Mondays feel like half a week, don't they? Maybe it's all just in my mind. Maybe you guys handle Mondays a lot better. This is my Hoyo Demonico Epicure #1. Oh man, special cigar. I have the Epicure #1 and #2s, and man, they are special. Yeah, it's a titanium shown design pin, which I really love. It's funny, I'm doing an orange carry, which is pretty live, but the 2 orange knives will be in my pockets, and I'll be sitting through meetings and talking to folks, bringing out my titanium pin, which is nice, classic in its simplicity, very classic in its simplicity. And my keychain knife will be my little classic Spyderco Toad. So everyone will be going, oh, that's kind of plain. Kevin's kind of plain, but in my pocket, what? Bright orange. Today is blended Scotch day. Montblanc thin wallet. One of the 2 that I use a lot. Let's see, the coin. Yeah, I admit it. Let's see if we can find the shade. I admit it. I can't get away from my Britannias. This is a 2001 British Prytania 1-ounce silver coin. It's because all that stuff happening in Britain just hasn't left my mind, as I see the stock market having some issues. No, I'm not a high finance guy. It's just I have my retirement wrapped up in in that gambling game called stock market. Enough said. We're just playing with knives, keeping it light. This is my old Coach pad that I love. Now let's talk about the knives. I'm excited about this carry. I'll tell you. I woke up, first thing I did was say, because the British situation, financial situation, and the impact on my retirement, folks, I'm getting closer. You know, I'm about 9 years away. So you guys have 20, that's different. But anyway, I'm looking at that. So I went and got my Britannia, threw it on my desk, and then went in the cases and just needed a bright day. And you know what? I'm feeling bright. This is Kevin feeling bright. So let's talk about the knives. I do have a knife that got away. This is the Toad. I love the Toad. It's so classic. It's a classic Toad from Spyderco. Aluminum scales. Oh, man. It's coated with almite. I don't know what the almite is. I think it just makes the aluminum a lot tougher. If you guys know, please tell me in the comments, inform me. But man, I just love this little toad. Look at it. It looks like a toad. And of course, it has a serrated edge with that nice little, I love right before the tip, it has a straight edge, which is a great cutter. Really great cutter. But it's light. It's wonderful. It's a Spyderco Toad. Hard to find these days. I'll tell you. Of course, it's discontinued. Os 8 steel, so you know it's one of the earlier Spydercos. But it's enough for a keychain knife. It's really nice. Clip, small clip, but of course, as big as it is. A real nice liner lock that's easy to operate. Again, Spyderco does little knives very well. It's so smooth, so nice. Really a classic Spyderco. I'm going to put it on the keychain. You know what? I think my keychain... Hold on, you guys. Wait 1 second. Hold on. I can't believe I'm doing this while I'm still recording. But I am. Let's see if I can reach something. Hold on, you guys. Keep holding. Keep holding. Keep holding. You're seeing this in the making as we speak. I unclipped my mic. I just clipped it back on. How about this? A messy... You guys have just seen it. My Instagram is going to be wrong because this has no keychain hole. It does not. So I just moved from my desk. Yeah, it looks sloppy. No, it doesn't have the production values. But we do this every day. If you subscribe, you're going to see more of this. It's not as smooth when you edit it, let it sit. But I'm telling you about the Toad. I already took the picture for Instagram. I might retake. I probably won't. But this is the Toad. And then I'm talking to you. I'm rubbing it. I'm going, man, this Toad is great. 1.5 inch Os 8. And then I realized there's no hole for my keychain. So that's not going to be the keychain knife. So I went over to and quickly pulled out a new keychain knife out of the Pelican case. Yes, it's live to tape. That's what we're doing here right before work. So this, of course, is a Spyderco Cricket that I just carried. It is a Precision Cricket. Precision is glass fibers thinner than the human hair that's weaved into a Precision pattern. This Precision pattern is a special Japanese kimono pattern. That's what the Precision is. And of course you don't feel it because it's under this, I want to say like, it's like a polyglass kind of thing. It's really nice and smooth with all the stitches underneath. This is the Cricket. Obviously a modern Cricket, VG10 steel, plain blade with that reverse S in the belly, and of course that frame lock. That, my friends, is going to be my keychain knife because I needed one before I stopped this pocket dump deconstruction. So now that's the keychain knife. I was so thrilled about the Toad as I went through the case. I went, oh, the Toad, I haven't carried it in a while, and that's why. So at least you get to see the Toad. And if you join me on Instagram, the feed at KeithKevinKen, you'll see the mistaken pocket dump. Okay. Later on, I'll post a usually it's towards the end of my posting, towards the end of the night, I promote the fact that I have a video up on YouTube, and you'll see the real one and the knife that got away. So that is another knife that got away. Now the things that made me smile, and I'm not changing these out. It's the Spyderco Firefly, one of the newer Spydercos from 2016 that I just really adore. It's from Peter Carey, remember, of the Rubicon fame. By the way, Peter Carey has 2 more knives slated to come out from Spyderco this year, 2016. One is a revamped Rubicon that's a little cheaper, a lot less expensive. Doesn't have the 3D carbon fiber. Instead, it has carbon fiber over G10. It's flatter. The backspacer doesn't have the ruffles that the other one has. Same blade steel, different mixture of things, that's all, so that it's a little bit less expensive. And then they come out with a bigger, more expensive Peter Carey knife later on in the year that I can't wait to get a hold of. Another flipper that's special. Again, 3D carbon fiber and all kinds of stuff. So I just can't wait. Anyway, this one though is real nice too from him. Man, these collaborations are really nice. That carbon fiber bolster, you don't feel the transition going into that orange G10. I love the orange. And in the Rubicon, he has orange highlights. This is wonderful, smooth orange G10. It feels like butter. It just feels so nice. A custom for this knife clip, which I love. Instead of trying to force on that hourglass Spyderco clip that you see on everything, instead they made a real nice small clip that really works nice as well. Oh man, it's just butter. VG10 steel, small blade, 2.7 inches, so it's under that magical, horrible law of 3 inches, law of 3-inch blades. I love the construction, easy to clean out, just a really nice, and again, smaller knife. I think out of all the locks on all the knives that I have, the liner lock to me gives me the most trouble because of my fat fingers. But this little knife is just smooth and wonderful, easy to open, of course with that Spyderco hole, but really easy to close as well. I love it. And again, balances that classy carbon fiber, real carbon fiber on stainless steel liners. Just really nice. I like that. Peter Carey did the Rubicon. Get ready for 2 more Peter Carey knives, hopefully sometime this year. And then again, I just love this. Oh man, I just love this Spyderco Paramilitary 2. First, I just love the Paramilitary 2. Someone told me on a comment, and then I saw later that Paramilitary 3, they played with it at Blade. What Spyderco does at knife shows is they have a whole case of knives that they're thinking about bringing out in the future, and you can play with them and everything, but you can't take pictures and you can't really report on them. So someone played with the Paramilitary 3. I also heard that maybe it comes out this year. Can't wait. I just love the Paramilitary, and that orange with the black DLC coated blade is just butter. Man, the blade is CTS XHP, which I really love. Man, look at that. Orange with the highlights, of course, the compression lock. That's Spyderco's own compression lock. Oh yeah, it's butter. All Paramilitary 2s just drop like that. It's just butter. The compression lock is going to be on the Sage 5. Yeah, Spyderco's going to honor their own compression lock on the Sage 5 that comes out later this year, which I can't wait for. This is it. That's my big carry. Yeah, I'm going orange with black highlights. And now, not stainless steel Toad, but I got my Precision Cricket as well. There you have it. That, without that, was what I posted on Instagram. Because I didn't notice this didn't have a hole until I started talking to you. Thank you, you guys. I would have noticed later when I tried to put my key ring through it. But thank you very much. I switched over to my Cricket on the air while you guys saw me do it. I love that rough and tumble. That's my orange carry. That is what's on Instagram. But you know what? this ain't Instagram. And yes, I almost chickened out of an all orange carry. I almost did my orange roadie. Then I went, too much orange. So I grabbed the Toad, and then, as you saw later, the Cricket. But man, I also thought maybe it's too much orange. And right next to it was my Blurple Paramilitary 2, the Spyderco Blurple Military 2. This year, Spyderco has taken some of their most popular knives and added S110V steel to them. Yeah, and it's not a sprint run. These are the production knives. They are either dark blue if they're in the lightweight FRN scales, which I have on the Manix and a number of the other knives. But when they're G10, it's a bluish purple. So internet has labeled it Blurple. And so this is an S110V steel. Do you hear me? Steel on my Blurple Paramilitary 2. This will not go away. Okay, this is kind of limited. It's a cutlery shop exclusive. But this right here is going to be a production knife that I think is going to be around for quite some time. So the thousands and thousands of them, grab yours. A lot of their ongoing knives, they're putting in Blurple and adding that S110V steel. There you have it. I'm going orange. Now I've added some decision on the spot while I'm talking to you. What went away, I was gonna mat down that orange with a Blurple Paramilitary 2, but I'm going with the orange. It's in my pocket. What the hey? They'll see this wonderful, classy Decision Cricket on my keychain when I throw it on my desk or at the bar. And they'll also see my titanium Shown design pin. Hey, you guys, thank you very much for going along with me today on a Tuesday. I feel so good. If that mistake would have happened on a Monday, I would have been all flapped and everything. I think it's all in my head. All I know is I'm happy that it's Tuesday. And of course, as always, I'm happy to be talking to you guys. Don't forget to thumb this up. Oh man, you guys don't know how much that does for me to keep me going to do this every single morning. So thank you very much for that. Don't forget that you can subscribe. We're headed towards 1,000 subscribers. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. And when we do, we're going to go over 400 Spydercos, from the very first Spyderco that featured the Spyderco hole and a pocket clip to the most recent one that I buy. I'm waiting for them to release some knives. I bet you they're going to start coming in bunches in the next week or so. Hey, you guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for going along with me. Thanks for giving me so much of your precious time. You have a perfect day. Keep your pockets full. Be happy. Goodbye.